Hey everybody, Zach from Primrose Productions Music here. Before we jump into anything, I just want to apologize for my appearance today. It's getting hotter out, it's getting more humid out, and I've got masked beard. So, for those of you watching in the future, we're still in the middle of the whole pandemic thing, so I've been wearing a mask most of the day, and my beard is a wreck as a result. But these are the things we do to stay safe. But anyways, today is I'm pretty sure it's the last part. I might add another part, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be the last part. This is the last part in our music release prep series. If you watched the last few videos, we've been over how to make your album artwork with some free software, how to upload your album or your track or whatever to DistroKid or any streaming or any distribution service to get onto all the streaming services. And we've also talked about some ways to promote your release early on so that on the actual release date you get a lot of plays really fast. So today what we're going to be talking about is how to run Facebook ads to promote your release even further. And a lot of people are going to be turned off by this just by hearing the words Facebook ads, just because obviously that costs money. So people are like, oh, we don't have money for ads, but I promise you it doesn't cost nearly as much as you think it does. But anyway, before we jump into this, I just want to say, if you guys have been enjoying this series so far, if you found it helpful, I would really appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and hit that like button. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, and yeah, I'd like to be able to do this more often. I'd like to be able to have enough free time to do 2 videos a week for you, and the more subscribers I get, the faster that's going to happen. So if you've been enjoying this, if I've helped you in any way, then please do me a favor and hit those buttons. I would really appreciate it. Anyway, let's jump right into how to run Facebook ads to promote your release. So first, what we did is we made a couple ads. I'm just going to show you one of the ads real quick. It's really simple. The way I like to construct my ads are, I take the album cover and I blow it up in the background and I kind of fade it out a little bit. Obviously, I put this block over it and I put the album cover again on there so you can see the full thing. Then you just do something like song title, artist. I didn't even bother putting my name because it's on there. I just put featuring Dave Swillem, and then pre-save now on Spotify. And I'll play it for you. It's just a clip of the song behind this. And you'll see I made it so the background moves around a little bit, and I made it so this pre-save now flickers so it draws your attention. And I'm not going to go into how to make the ads. Look up how to make videos. It's really not that difficult. You can use some free software like I like to use DaVinci Resolve. So you can make something like this in that really easily, and DaVinci Resolve is a free program, so there's nothing stopping you from making something like this. And if you think it'll be received better by your audience, you can always do something where you're in front of the camera, and for a lot of people that works well. And you can just be like, hey guys, check out my new track. It's dropping on Spotify in a couple days or whatever, and you can do it that way. But I like to go this route. So anyway, let me just play you this clip real quick.
These are the broken words I guess that felt like you. This isn't where I thought I'd be, but I can't live like you. These are unfinished words I used to feel like you. This isn't who I thought I'd be, but I won't live like you.
So yeah, really simple. Just a little clip of the song and a little bit of work. And that's what we're going to be using as an ad. So anyways, you probably have a Facebook page for your band already. I just want to let you know ahead of time, I'm going to have to black out a lot of this screen because there's a lot of personal information in here, like my specific ad ID and things like that I can't share with you. So there's going to be a lot blacked out on the screen. I apologize. I'll try and leave as much visible as I possibly can. But anyway, so if you have a Facebook page for your band, as I'm sure most of you do, then you probably don't really know how to run ads. You might have boosted some posts at one point or another, but you probably haven't really run ads, because the way to run ads is you need to convert your Facebook band page into a business page. And I'm not going to go over how to do this. Literally just type in convert Facebook page to business page on YouTube and it'll come up. A video will show you how to do that. Then once you're inside of the Facebook business page, you need to set up an ad account. And again, I'm not going to show you how to do that. It's really simple. I'm just going over today what you should be doing to make the ad itself. So all the prerequisites, all the stuff like making the business page and the ads account, just go to YouTube, search it. It'll walk you through it there. It's really simple. I'm sure you could probably figure it out without a video, but if you need the help, it's there. So anyway, once we're in the ad manager, we're going to see something like this. And we got, right now, obviously, we got pandemic going on, so I guess they have an extra tab for that, but we got the account overview, we have their campaigns, ad sets within those campaigns, and ads within those ad sets. I'm going to black out my old campaigns here, but anyway, once you're in this screen, like I said, this is the Facebook Ads Manager inside of the business Facebook. So once you're in this screen, you're just going to hit create. Okay, and it's going to ask you what kind of ad that you're trying to run, and there's a bunch of different types here: traffic, engagement. For this one, it's kind of hard to choose because we're trying to have them take an immediate action upon clicking the link. So we would maybe think engagement or lead generation, but really we just want people to listen. So we're just going to do the simple version, traffic. So basically this is going to optimize it to send the ad to the people that are most likely to click on the link. Okay, so we're going to go to traffic. Alright. Now it's going to set this up and we're going to name it. We're going to call this My Own Pre-Release. Okay, we're going to do a pre-release ad. So, like you saw in that video clip, it was saying pre-save now on Spotify. That's what we're trying to get people to do. We want to put this ad out before the track comes out so they go and save it on their Spotify before it even comes out. So as soon as it comes out, it drops into their accounts. Alright. You could do an A/B test if you want to get more into ads later on. An A/B test is a good route. You can just do 2 slight variations on the ad and see what converts more. But this is kind of a short-term thing, so we're going to skip that. Campaign budget. Alright, they default it to daily budget of $100. That's not how much this is going to cost. We're going to switch to a lifetime budget. Okay, so this means whatever the dates are, like if we want to run it for a week, which is what we're going to do, a little less than a week. If we want to run it for a week, then whatever dollar figure here will be spent over that whole period of time. And this allows it to maybe spend more some days than others, depending on how things are running. Because if you do a daily budget, then it limits you. If you're having a really good click day and you're on a daily budget, when you hit that budget cap, you're done for that day and they won't spend any more. But if you do the lifetime budget, if you're having one day that's really good, they can allot some of the money that would normally be set for the other days to that one specific day. So the lifetime budget, like I said, we're going to do this one really cheap. We're just going to do $25, okay? $25 for what's this? Alright, so it's giving me this error message. They must have updated this recently. It's been a month or so since I've run an ad. So it's telling me that I need to adjust the ad sets or something. So we're going to do a lifetime budget of $25 for now, and later on we'll be able to adjust more. You have these things here. You can campaign bid strategy. Do you want to do lower cost cap, or other options? We're going to do lowest cost, so it aims to give you the best results for the least money. And you can run an ad on a schedule or just consistently over the period of time, and we're going to do consistently. And yeah, so continue. Alright, so we chose a traffic campaign. Oh, it's having us name the ad set. We're just going to call it People's, because why the fuck not? And yeah, so traffic, we're sending them to a website, technically, and then the website is going to send them to an app, because what we're going to be sending them to is this pre-save link. So basically, when they click the ad, it's going to send them to this page, and at the bottom of it, they can click to pre-save on Spotify, and it'll have them connect to Spotify so it can pre-save your account. To get to this page, once you're in your DistroKid you just click on the thing and you come down here to the hyperfollow and hit visit, and it'll open you right up to this page. And then you just copy that link, and that's the link we're gonna use for the ad. So technically we're sending them to a website, so we'll choose website there. We're trying to keep this really simple, so we're skipping things like this dynamic creative, which allows you to like get really into the little details, like swapping out headlines and images and everything. But this is a streamlined process for this particular purpose, so we're gonna skip that. All right. For the audience, I have previous audiences saved, but for the purpose of this, we're going to skip those, and we're going to make up a new audience right here. So we're just going to skip this custom audience section where we can add other audiences. We're just going to do this part. So location, we could do just in the US because that's where I'm located, so we'll probably have some good results in general. But why don't we also add UK? And Australia, basically mainly English-speaking countries. Just because the lyrics are in English, that makes more sense. So this is where we're aiming, and you can get really specific. You can aim this down to a specific town. If you don't want to, let's say you're having a show next week in New York, you can just target New York City, and it'll show your ad to those places. But this is just to get the song out there, to get as many listeners as possible. So we're just going to do broad strokes by choosing countries. Okay. Age. This kind of music, I think 65 is a little too much. So we'll start with age 18, and let's take this down to age 35. Depending on your genre of music, this could be different. Genders, we'll leave all genders, but again, depending on your style of music, this could be different. Even though this is a metal song, I probably should be choosing a male, because there's more male metalheads than females, just in general, but I'll leave it as all genders, because you never know, maybe there's some female metalheads out there that want to check it out. So, again, use your common sense. You should know the kind of people that generally listen to your music, and that's what you want to aim for. Alright, this is detailed, and this is where you're going to type in things that people like. So for this, you're pretty much going to target bands that are in a similar genre. So I'm just going to tag a bunch of big metal bands, just because why not? Some bands that I kind of like that are in a relatively similar genre, even if they're not exact. Alright, so once I typed in Beartooth, it's just giving me all these options. So fuck it, we're just going to choose a bunch of these, because why not? And then in addition to bands, we can choose things like general genres of music, like metalcore, metal, things like that. So I think that's a good enough start. We got a few bands there. So again, obviously whatever genre, and you're just going to pick bands that are similar in genre to you, and hopefully people that like them will also like you. And you can see over here we have a potential audience reach, which means between these three countries that we chose in this age range of these with these interests, we have up to 20 million people that we can reach with this ad. It doesn't mean you're necessarily going to reach that many people, but you might. Alright, detailed targeting expansion. Yeah, this is basically an option that if you choose this, if they think somebody is going to like it, even if they don't exactly fit the criteria, they'll show it to them. So let's choose that just for the hell of it. And let's see some more options here. Languages, I guess all languages, connections, all people. So yeah, then we're going to save this audience. And we're just going to call this track release. Okay. Shot me way down there. Placements. We're just going to do automatic placements for this. You could go into manual placements and choose where they see it, which is you can choose what devices they use. You can choose whether they see it on Facebook or Instagram or in Messenger or in all these spaces. But again, Facebook knows best for things like this, so we're just going to do automatic placements for this for now, especially because you probably haven't done this before. Optimization for ad delivery. We want landing page views. We can also see link clicks, daily unique reach, impressions, but we want them to actually go to the landing page so that they can pre-save the track. So, landing page views, schedule. So, the track's coming out on the 29th, today's the 22nd, we're making this now. So, we're going to set this to start tomorrow, the 23rd, at 12 noon. Okay, and it's going to end the day before the track releases, so May 28th, again at 12 noon. Alright, more options, ad spend limits. Yeah, this is, you can like limit things if you think it's going to get out of hand, but it shouldn't, should be fine. Let's continue. Alright, this is where you're going to construct the ad, but I'm going to go back for a minute to earlier where we got that error message and make sure that there's not still a problem. Alright, so as you can see, now that we got through that part, the lifetime budget problem has been fixed, so that's good. So again, this whole ad has a lifetime budget of just $25. No more than that will be spent, and it'll be spent at probably different rates through that time period that we chose, which is the 23rd through the 28th. Let's see here, we still got our audience all picked out, if it'll let me scroll and stop where I want to. Yep, still got that. And yeah, so now we're going to do where we actually construct the actual ad. So you need to choose what Facebook page you're going to use. So this is where you'll choose your band page. I'm just going to do it from my studio page, so I chose the page Primrose Productions Music. Then I'm going to choose my Instagram account. I'm going to have to black out that ID number so you guys can't copy it. So that's my Instagram account. And then we're going to choose the format. We're doing a single video or image, so we're just doing the one video. What you could do is do a collection, which is like an album if you have a bunch of photos, or a carousel if you want them to scroll through photos or videos, but we're just doing the one video for this. So single image or video, then you're going to go to add media, add video. These are a bunch of things that I've used for ads in the past. I'm probably going to black those out. But yeah, so I'll go to upload, and then I gotta go and find the video. So now it's uploading our ad. And something I forgot to mention before, if you have an ad blocker on, turn it off when you're setting up the ad, because otherwise when it gets down here and it's showing us a preview, it's not gonna work properly. Anyway, so this is where we're gonna fill out the text that shows up around the ad. Well, first, actually, let's drop in our website URL. So this is, again, the hyperfollow link we got from DistroKid. So if we copy that and paste it here, when people click on the ad, that's where they'll be taken, so they can pre-save the Spotify link. Alright, now the video's finished uploading, or just about, so it's going to show up as a preview over here in a second, any moment now. So there's a little preview. Primary text. I forget where this shows up, so let's just do this and watch the preview. Okay, so this is what shows up above the video. So let's skip that. We're going to do the headline for now. New song. Out now. The description, we're going to do metal collab with Zach Primrose and Dave Swillam. So the primary text is you don't want it to be too clickbaity, so you want this to actually be something a little more engaging, things that people are going to read. So I'm just going to write something real quick. So I just wrote, I'm so glad this track is finally ready to share with all of you. I had a lot of fun working with Dave on this. I hope you all like it. And then, so you can see what it's going to look like here. So it's got that up top. And there's the video. And just here, new song out now, metal collab. And then the other thing we can change is the text on the button, which is, they call the call to action. So this is actually a hard choice because this is the pre-save link. So once the new one's out, we can choose listen now. Once it's actually dropped and we're on this doing the post-release ad, we can do listen now. But for now, yeah, we'll just leave it as learn more for now. Alright, and it's giving us this error message. Oh, this is telling me that I don't have a Facebook pixel on the landing page. That's fine. I'm not trying to track it that way, so I'm not worried about that. We can just ignore that. And display link. So the display link is right here where it says DistroKid. So we don't want it to say that. Let's change it to say Spotify. Okay, so we don't want to say DistroKid because obviously people that don't do music don't know what the fuck DistroKid even is. So we want to say Spotify.com. So they'll see this ad, they'll click on it, and it'll open up this page. And then they can choose pre-save here, and that'll connect to their Spotify. So it does route them to Spotify just with a step in between. So it says Spotify.com, even though it's actually technically going to DistroKid. And that's pretty much it for creating the ad. And we'll just hit confirm. Now it might give me an error message because they don't like ads with so much text. There's a lot of text in that. Oh no, they didn't give me an error message. Awesome. So once it's uploaded, then they need to review it, and usually takes about 24 hours for a video, sometimes longer, especially with COVID going on, so there might be an issue. But it says it's scheduled, they'll review it, they'll approve it, and then it'll launch when it's scheduled to release, which would be tomorrow, Saturday the 23rd. So actually the day before you watch this video. And yeah, so it'll go out then. Now, after this, there's going to be another ad with another video, and I'm not going to walk you through me setting up that ad because it's the exact same process as this one. The only things we're going to change are the dates for them. You're going to want the dates to obviously be after the release, so you're going to want to run that one for about a week after the release, and you'll want the call to action button to say listen now instead of learn more, and you're actually going to change the link on that ad to go directly to your Spotify page. So that one you're not going to actually construct until the track is actually dropped, because you want to put the link directly to the track, not to the pre-save page. So I hope that makes sense, and I'm just going to show you real quick what the other video looks like, the next ad video looks like, so you can see what I did for that. So as you can see before I play it, it looks exactly the same. The only difference is instead of pre-save now, it says listen now. But otherwise it's exactly the same, down to the movement of the background, the playing of the track, and the flickering of this line. So just real quick, watch this one just to show you it's the same.
These are the broken words I guess that felt like you. This isn't where I thought I'd be, but I can't live like you. These are unfinished words I used to fill my room. This isn't who I thought I'd be, but I won't live like you.
So yeah, it's exactly the same as the other one except for that one line. Actually, just that one word. Instead of pre-save, it says listen. So, but like I said, when you make the ad, you're going to have to change the link to go directly to the actual song on Spotify, not to the pre-save. You're going to change the call to action to say listen now, and obviously you're going to set the dates for the week after the release, just to bring more people. So that pretty much covers it for how to run ads to get your music in front of people once around the release. Obviously, if you haven't seen the first video where we go over how to pitch to blogs and Spotify playlists, go back and watch that. But in lieu of that, this is a really great way to get in front of some people for not all that much money. So it'll take some testing to get it right, I will admit, but as you do this for each song, as each new song comes out, you'll see that this can be really beneficial just to get some more people in front of your music. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you didn't see the rest of the series before this, definitely go back and watch that. But anyway, for this one, I hope you found it helpful on, just Facebook ads really aren't as expensive as people think they're going to be. So it's a really reasonably inexpensive way, by comparison, to get some more eyeballs on your release quickly. And it might take some time to get used to your first release. This might not do much, but if you're releasing singles, then by probably your third single, this is probably going to be doing wonders for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like I said at the beginning, I'm pretty sure this is the last part in the music release prep series. There might be another part because I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't think there is. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.